Welcome. Today we're playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. I only liked the very first game, and then they finally made the second one free on Epic Games, so we're gonna play it. Now, I was just in a sandbox messing around.
Jurassic World. This this is where our story
I just
begins.
want to make a plot like in the
A
movies.
scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is.
I, I, I'm back. Sorry.
But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose
What was
control.
that? Is that the end of the door or the
And
wall?
ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing.
Wait a second.
For the
Wait, that's-
dinosaurs left behind,
This is 40
time
minutes.
was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival.
Oh, that was
And this
crazy.
means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences.
I'm actually watching the movies now because they're making a new movie in July 2nd, I'm pretty sure. Jurassic World Rebirth. You watching all the movies. I just watched the first trilogy, so I'm about to start you watching the Jurassic World movies now. I've only seen the Minion once. I don't remember much of it, except that they go to a foreign country. I remember it being sick though. Also, have to.
To us, a desert is a wasteland devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different.
Besides,
I'm willing to embrace the
they
uncertainty.
can bleed in the wild, which means this might be even more dangerous than it was originally when they escaped to America. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I forgot what I was looking for actually. Oh, I remember now. So I've noticed that it's less on my microphone and more so like me. Ooh, peak. Nah, I'm gonna keep the license music. I don't care again. Cop not copyright, monetized. But I actually like the music and I don't want to mute it. If if it strikes me, I'll mute it. I should mute the music. Keep that high. Okay, here's what I was looking for these. I already got the auto. I was also trying to make sure. So I was enabled, which is kind of dumb because I was just on sometimes. Whatever, let's get to it.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important. because it is. But let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
It's I don't even think is Cabot Finch even in
And
the
yes, we have
movies?
first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction.
You're
And
part of the
this
reason
is
it failed.
Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay, so we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4.
And a capture team helicopter.
So now what this is. Oh wait, that's probably the thing rival point, I'm guessing. I can't see. Okay, so if I remember right, it's in this. Alright, what's in a specific spot? Jab.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Dude, I used to be able to play these games on the high. Ooh, the radius. Peak. Okay. Off my
Hey,
screen.
Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Hmm.
Storm is hit.
Okay. Okay, priority dinosaurs using the compass. Use A mode. And Trank. Stimulate dinosaurs can be used to wake up Trank outside. Now, Stimulate dinosaur wasn't even in the first game. I don't think it was in this game when I first played. Because like, I did play this game like when the first came out. I don't know. Probably didn't. But I do know that. I do remember watching videos and stimulants were not in this game when it first came out. The Baryonyx.
Confirming contact. Bring it around. Reporting a miss.
It has to be Baryonyx. Peek.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or
It is
two.
Baryonyx.
Well,
So am I.
It's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Multi-select mode, that's cool. Pause time, slow down using 4. Okay, slow down, I know was also not in this game originally. Tick star, go to auto, accelerate time using Joy. Only uses accelerate time, there's so problems I say don't get.
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity for people to die. What is caption button? I'm assuming that's something cam related. Let's find out. Yep. Ooh, what's this? Task. Messages. Trying to squip. Ooh, we get a squip. A message log, I mean. Yeah, it's also a squip. I'm really meant message log.
Complete.
What's that? Status check. Ooh, it's a time all.
I
Interesting.
instantly recognize this dinosaur.
Was he in the movie?
Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't
remember
save
this
that
one.
baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Remember you got trapped in one for Spino. Place on the principal
There's
fetal
not a
and
lot
sure
out
can
there
access
for the
it.
dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Yo, shit. $100K just for some fish. And a box.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
Ooh.
You really
Latest
need that? A
information
plan?
with a
I
plan.
mean, I've always been more
Danger
of a
was a
just
site closer to
make
cover
it
other
up as I
species.
go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a plan. Anything's gonna be assigned to assign to patrol and patrol like a status check. Okay. I could have sworn that there was a way to access Angel teams. Yeah. R. Okay. Nearest park facility. Oh, R walks. How do I get out? They won't let me get out. Probably because it's part of the tutorial.
Check finished. While we can't replicate
have
what we
to
had on
complete
the
it. Y'all
island,
see
we
that?
still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with
Yeah.
their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better?
It is our peak. Alright, dock. So I'm assuming the docks will be this button. This button. Um. I need all to move. Oh yeah, also they're making a Jurassic board game, and in that one they can bleed and have babies. Alright, she's. So how do we know it's a I mean, when you make them for hatcheries, they're all female, so they can't bleed. At least it normally is. But they can change gender, so and if we're catching them in the wild, how do we know that they're not male or not? I mean, obviously they're gonna be female for the game. But have one of
We've
those.
got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a
See, this also
ranger
wasn't in the
post
first game.
inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more
No,
threatened
go,
the
go, go, go,
dinosaurs
go.
feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
I don't see him.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Chat is gonna get annoying. I want to find these trikes. Sleeping. Where's challenge? Ooh. Okay, give me a second, chat. So I'm closing and you opening the game. Sorry, I was doing something on my phone while the game loaded. Let's get back to it. Arizona. Arizona. Okay, my microphone is working. I mean, I know it works. I don't know why I keep trying to test it. I guess mainly is to see if it's loud enough. So I don't put my microphone as high as it can go, I guess. Oh no, let's go. Where's the baryonyx? Oh, there it is. So it's nice that evident compared to us, but I think they could probably do that anyways. Okay. Let's go that way. That's the same ones. Chat. Twice.
Confirming contact. Necessary hit.
Peak. One down, two to go.
Assuming control.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it already has a gate, so I don't need to make that, but I do gotta make the fence. Well, I know it works. I've used it before. Alright. Now. Drops. Why is not being built? Confused. What? Oh. Takes time as well? And then... Get this multi-select? Peak! Now that's peak, because that was not originally in the other thing. Ah, so I gotta manually select, but that's so cool. See, that blade is in that other one. That should not be possible. Also, there's a big ass propellers. Oh, that one's just waiting. Huh. So they do take. It's just taking turns. Let's peek. Transporting the suspect. I don't need to add a gate.
Asset delivery confirmed.
I'm gonna take a guess. I think it's gonna be coming out.
Complete.
Hold on. Okay.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Okay. Dinosaurs in the same species when form territory and as they move. Dinosaurs only consider area inside the territory when determining the comfort level. Territory that is not frequently visited shrinks over time to match the late change of dinosaurs' environment, and also they eat the foliage. That is nice though. Something I didn't like was in the so in the original game, you had to like in the first game, you had to make dedicated plant feeders. They wanted to just eat the plants. I like that change. Okay, what do they need? Well, before I can check. What is this? That's cool. This is something new. Whoa, dude, that is sick. That's awesome.
Asset status confirmed.
Wait for me to change like the radio. I remember in the first, I'm pretty sure in the first game, I think it was like all, if I remember correctly, like all Mexican music. Then again, I mean, it is in Costa Rica. It makes sense. Okay, so what do they want? Okay, land fiber, open space, and water. They have the open space. Just go ahead and start walking. Okay, now. And fiber. Fruit and nut. This one has ground fiber as well. Alright, peak. Now we wait. Alright, they can move now. This one is to show you dinosaurs are visible to guests from buildings of invisibility. Check the visibility, dinosaur visibility view mode to identify any gaps in the coverage. I click the next, nothing happened. As now, proper building's visibility will probably become congested. Oh, I could highlight what's open? Ooh. What do you mean? Ooh.
With
That's
so many
not
of the
25.
animals
It's
running
like
free,
8.
our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
I was like, this is a fucking dig site thingy. Peak. Oh, would they have a view of bionics as well? Or just chillaxing? Okay.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you could find one as rough and tumble as I am.
Key members of staff needed for specialist tasks. But I would say you couldn't pay to see which scientists have helped you recruit. Oh, they have different stats. Scientists are types of skill, logistics, gen genetics, and welfare. Welfare is obviously health from the symbol. Each task has a set of skill requirements, even better. Science scientists I was subscribing to a skill requirement to decrease acceleration. Keep over there. Oh, man. What am I doing? Okay. I like this guy. And increases all skills by 1.
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture
Live
opportunity.
capture?
Let's not miss it.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task.
Can I do it?
Agreed?
Fuck the scientist, I want to do it.
Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
Okay. Can you still like dig up sites and stuff like you could in the first game? Or Stegosaurus is near Las Vegas.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Back home. They didn't have enclosures back home. Um, can I make this? Can I make it on this? Yeah. I can just make a fence in that. And then I'm gonna need the water. Water. This contains like basically everything. Okay, peek.
I'm gonna be here for a few more hours, so please pick up that phone. Well, let me hear from you. We can talk music or hey, just shoot the breeze.
It all one, the same thing. I honestly beat the staff. Got a splash. Peek. I was in there. No one else was waiting, taking forever. Nevada. 4 captured, 4 0 invaded. Ooh, they can invade. Hmm.
Asset in transit. Commencing asset transit.
Peek.
Delivery has been completed.
Vehicle in Detroit. You motherfucker.
Asset has been transported.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only, you said it.
I need more ground. 5 will peek.
We're expecting stormy conditions.
Owen. Owen,
What?
we have a real problem.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just, well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, the dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
All the time.
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
Okay.
Our weather forecast has been updated. The sandstorm warning level has been raised. Attention all personnel. Please proceed to cover and remain there until the sandstorm.
Oh, that meant I let him out. Holy.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So,
It's like this
how do
song.
we avoid that?
Okay, step 1. Round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their
Sounds
enclosure.
like they would hit
Then
you.
we'll work on our safety ratings.
You send me the cookies in aim mode
This
or
good?
lock on.
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Damaging can destroy or damage or destroy sections, but even open breach. What is that?
Attention all personnel. The sandstorm is starting to pass. Please resume your normal working activities.
Asset transportation underway. Confirming asset delivery.
Us. Wait, no, what? Mission complete, Arizona. Peak.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our
Where's
backs.
I go minus?
For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
Washington. Dinosaur photos. Interesting. Is that an allosaur? What is that? If they know someone's coming, why would they invite guests in? Why are we the watching the dinosaur planet?
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now, other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Dr. Dua, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Oh,
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we can.
That would have been useful in the audio. I was wondering what the lock-on mode was for. Didn't use the lock-on target so you can as a quick shot while locked down place to fire triggers out. Some dinosaurs will climb on.
Contact made. Condition stabilizing.
Just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run effectively. So, you should get started with the construction of an arrival building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
And how about you kill yourself? Can't say that. Control center. Where the fuck is control center? In power. I think I had to connect the generator because I think I had to do that into that in the original game and it was so annoying.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But we're also gonna need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
That was a bad joke. This fence I hear us, pal.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
Oh, you fun. You gonna ask me to take this down? Take a wood in your life. Ooh, that would have been useful. So that's water. Okay, now.
En route to collect the asset.
On you to collect the asset. Okay. Okay, why
Asset
can't I
has been
change the skin?
collected.
The fuck, do I need to switch for that?
Assets in the air. Transportation complete. Delivery complete. Reporting asset status.
Move. Yeah, I think I need more space. Yeah, I need more space. Fuck. What's that? Okay. Now we need feed. Obviously gonna need water as well. Oh yeah, it's too small. Oh, I need sand as well. Chad, this shit's annoying. Okay, we don't need to open area when we can do that. Now we need one of these fuckers. Exploit the poor dinosaurs into giving us moolah. He's coming. We need it. Okay, any first game it was on a schedule.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we know where they are.
I know my dinosaurs. I'd say they're headed off in this direction.
And do you know your dinosaurs, Mr. Grady?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per se.
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising anything. Everything points in this direction.
Chat.
Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Sounds like someone I know.
Is it Dr. Malcolm? Because that guy, he is out there. Talk about an ego.
As
Got to pay him.
opposed to...
Well, you know, a certain lovable animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own.
That overboard? Then try.
I'm serious. Even if I make just one person's day, my job.
I was like, it is a fucking
I
asshole.
feel like we're getting close.
I was so well on the AM page. Chat. I did a drift. That's what it said.
Just be ready for anything, alright?
I did. Objective just changed. I see a heli. Probably I'm gonna have to take control of that. Saw it. No.
Ambush! Move quickly, not too quick. You'll Trigger the rescue to chase. Now move! Move!
Owen. Owen, are you okay? What is
Injured.
happening?
Little busy right now.
Please tell me you have things under control.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of raw nerves.
We're working the problem. We have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt to tranquilize the animal from the air.
Attempt. Attempt? We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Grady and the others.
Wait, wait,
No,
in the Jeep?
please don't say that. You believe in the team, right?
You want me to lie?
Owen, what's our status?
We're close. We have everything almost under control, but the animal is injured. We'll need to get her to a secure enclosure for observation and treatment.
I'll notify Dr. Dua.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Far as fuck. Chat, this guy's weird. Now, I gotta find the... Oh.
En route to pick up the
That's
asset.
far as fuck.
And the herbivores? What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in
Why
the
is he helping
wilderness
you out?
without our intervention, right?
Given time to adapt? Yes, I'd say they will.
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Claire, I am the government.
Now we're gonna need to saw it. I don't know. I guess it's to get sand. I wonder what other source.
Asset transported.
Aside from water and food. Okay. Peek.
Status update. Check complete.
Very good. Peek. I can go faster because this slow ass got in my way.
Is a surprising racing predator. With its lighter body weight and muscular legs, helping it to reach impressive speeds, as it fated prey.
Okay.
I'm going to need a paleomedical facility to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in. We'll need to do a full medical scan. I want to understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future.
I mean, it was in the wild. Couldn't always say that was us. Peek, 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 peek. Now, it wants forest. Ain't up in space. Not sand. I mean, it was children in the forest, so I guess that makes sense. To get more water. Water. I haven't seen fast as it go. Just gotta do some of the forest. Fuck. I wanted to. ADHD, yes. Fuck, snowstorm. Yeah. Oh, why it's lagging? Oh, there goes one of my fences. Which window? Ooh, that's not good. That's not good, chat. Go, 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 go. Mm. I can't do the medical until the tutorial tells me to. 'Cause I might not get the dialogue. Okay, let me make this bigger. Fucking again. Trees. Is there nothing else I can do that provides force? Okay, I ended up decreasing his comfort. Chat. What the fuck? Okay. See, and he's up in space. Let me try something different. And I kind of fucked up. Chat. What the fuck? Okay. Have they got it yet? What is it? Okay. That's just to be long enough that its territory to be set.
Collecting asset.
Dude, I'm running out of money trying to build this fucking forest before I can even do this. It's for spelling. Good idea. Dude, I spent like 5K on this fucking forest.
Asset being transported. Asset has been delivered.
Okay, there we go. You won't explore the entire cage. It's self. Don't fuck her out of stores. They're annoying. Finally, this shit got annoying. Real fast. I'm swimming up in space as well. That's annoying.
Sometimes what a problem requires is a new set of eyes. Let's hire a few scientists with the skills to diagnose these animals. Make sure they are competent with the MVU and can perform medical scans on the dinosaurs. I'm interested to see what we can discover.
Peak. God, ooh, it's the same dude. Okay, I see nothing else. That was peak.
We've hired more scientists, per Dr. Dua. So we should have a better handle on the dinosaur's medical status.
Hopefully we'll be able to figure out what went wrong.
It's like this.
If I learned anything, it's that these animals are unpredictable. Like people. But with bigger teeth.
Yeah. We should keep an eye on her.
Right. Who? Dr. Dua?
Yes. She's working for the CIA now.
Oh, you'll be pleased to know I'm running a little intelligence op of my own. Looking out for the both of us.
You're a lot more astute than you let on.
Smarter, too.
Scan finished.
Dude, did I know dinosaur injury using a medical scan? Major injuries require special treatment at the facility. Necessarily be transported directly into the facility. Scientists treated injury by dinosaurs at the facility.
We have to knock that dino out. I'd suggest a tranquilizer, but you know, you do you.
So I like how you can knock stuff out with the Jeep now. Usually you had to use the helicopter. Head out of flame.
Why not hit me up? Or if you notice, spinning, then why not get in touch too? We'll happy to take any requests from you. But for now, we're gonna get right back. Ready to play this vocabulary.
Right. Now that we have control of the dinosaur, temporarily, let's get it transported to the Paleo Medical Facility, where we can treat its injuries.
Aye, aye. Alright, I thought it was about to give me a new tutorial. I was like, hmm. Damn, I'm broke as fuck.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
What is that? Can't be double pedal, can it?
Asset
Oh,
transportation in
that's the camera.
progress.
I'm about to open the life point because I need more life spin out of it on the. Oh, they are awake and alive.
Turn in progress. Confirming hit.
Okay, they're immune.
Shot missed.
Asset delivered.
I just want it in the way. Not interactable. Seems like the life though. To be a dinosaur, this seems like a compressed live. You got lots of trees, you got everything you could wish for. You got carnivore, you got lots. Yeah, lots, I guess. Kicks me out.
Exit acknowledged.
But I can go past it a bit. Tab
Part
to
of the
view.
healing process is to get some rest, preferably someplace comfortable.
Always works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
I gotta just put
You
it in the same
imagine
place where I got it
correctly.
from.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
I can't even go that high. Why did it stop? Only if This is a tree. Tell me for a tree. I could enjoy it. Gonna enjoy it. I can't go past. Lame. Yeah, I can go that far in the enclosure. He's without crashing. Oh my god. Okay, this is because of fucking trees. What's that for? It's about like it's the airtime for a moment. Dude, that took so long just to get that achievement in the first game. So I don't actually have one of those. I was wondering why the quest wasn't going through. It's because I don't have one. Meek.
Now then, folks, as we listen
I know I can't check guys for this.
I remembered that I've been teasing some new music for quite a while now. Well, everyone knows it's coming, but
Friends makers need to raise cash of what you have, selling this building, scenery, and dinosaurs. Winning contracts or taking photos, can earn additional cash. As they take money from sabotage stores to be able to decrease sabotage.
not too soon. Just hang in there, my friends, because it's gonna be good.
I got bankrupt. Anyways. And I still won. Peak. You know what? This is peak. Say that's the end of this though. Thank you for watching. Bye.